We are back working on the 3rd gen Prelude, pulling the manual transmission off. Pretty sure in the last video we found out that a bunch of the gears inside of it are probably toast and shredded. So I'm excited to actually get this thing off of the Prelude, and then we can start cracking it open, dissecting, and seeing what's going on the inside. So today we're picking right back up. I need to get the speed sensor out of there. I need to get the reverse switch off. I also need to get the cross member that is underneath the center here taken off, so that way that will give the transmission room to fall down once we get it unbolted from the motor. My reverse switch is held on by 19 mil. See if I can crack it off here. Not so easily. There we go, popped it loose. And we should just be able to spin that right out and the whole switch will come out. And the reverse switch is disconnected. One issue there is as you're trying to spin it off, this cord, which I feared. I'm gonna have to fix this. It's pretty beat up anyways, but you kind of have to like spin the cord into a bunch to get it to work. So, oh well. It needed to get fixed up anyways. It's looking pretty bad. There's the second, what is this, a 12 mil? So two 12 mils that are holding on the clutch cylinder here. The slave cylinder, I believe. I don't remember which one was which. Oh, it just fell down below. I'll have to go fetch that. But out comes this guy here. We're almost there, folks. I tried getting the speed sensor off and I ended up just yanking, the entire thing out. Like it disconnected and broke, which is fine because it was broken anyways. But now at least it's not connected and won't prevent us from dropping the transmission down because this guy's not hanging on it anymore. So I guess that works. Next up, I think we need to jump underneath the car and take off that center brace. This cross member here is the one I'm taking off, and it's held on by 14 mils up front here, and I want to say another 3 in the back. There's 3 off the front, which loses me my jacking point, which kind of sucks, but you know, is what it is. And there's the last one, and this cross member will drop right down. Next up, we're going to take off this flywheel cover here, which is held on by a few 10 mils. Holy moly, dude. This might be better suited for the bigger wrench. Flywheel cover. We're almost at the point of taking this transmission off finally. I need to loosen up this engine mount here because we need the engine to droop down a little bit to allow the transmission to have room to come out over on this side. But I also need to take off this arm, which I did on the other side, but I didn't do it on the passenger yet. So this needs to come off because we'll need some wiggle room here to let the transmission drop all the way down. Good news, guys. I was taking out the bolts for the transmission and it's separated a little bit right there. You can see it coming loose from the motor, this guy right here. So it's ready to come off. I think I need to put a jack underneath the motor to add a little support, and then we can take off this front engine mount here, which will droop down the front just a little bit more and allow us to hopefully pull this tranny out. Moving right along here, I got the front engine mount disconnected. I took out these 3 bolts here, and that added a lot more sag to the engine. I do have a jack underneath here holding the engine and giving it some support, and we still have this engine mount on over here. But as far as this goes, the transmission is just about ready to come off here, so I'm gonna lower the jack down as much as I can while supporting the motor to give me the best angle to drop this out, and then we'll just kind of start shimming it out and see if we can somehow figure out how to drop it down onto the ground.
Slowly going down, slowly going down, slowly going down.
So, stop right there.
Yep. Okay, now you're kind of falling out of the car. Definitely falling out of the car. Oh, I see your hand. Okay.
You know what? All right, keep going down.
One moment. Getting there. Getting there. Slowly going down. Slowly going down. Slowly going down. Slowly going down. Oh,
Keep going, all the way down.
looks like you're dropping it.
I got it, all the way down.
Sure, I can grab it. I can grab it.
Is the jack all the way down?
I think so. It's still going. You want me to get it?
The trans?
Yeah.
It's heavy as
I know, but I have a great angle.
okay.
Well, I can't really.
Be great to just push it onto the ground. Woo! Transmission is out! That's okay!
What is that?
Where did that just come from?
I don't know. What is it?
Oh, that was the starter. Wait, what? Oh gosh! Alright. Yeah, baby. Transmission. Yes. Oh no. I was just doing a quick inspection of the inside of the transmission. Massive hole right there. This little chip came out of it. So I guess we do need a whole new transmission. Well folks, that's not what I was hoping to see when I pulled the transmission off the Prelude. I was hoping it may just be some gears that need to get replaced and I just have to source those gears, but with a hole that's about that big, about the size of a quarter in the transmission, I feel like it's gonna be tough. I'm just gonna have to find a whole new transmission. I think would be easier than sourcing parts. So if you guys are local to Tennessee or somewhat and have a 5-speed transmission for a 3rd gen Prelude, please let me know. I'd be happy to talk with you about picking it up if you're trying to get rid of it. With that being said, guys, I've also got some issues with the Tacoma. I think the lower ball joints need replacing, so I've got those on order. They should be in tomorrow, so we'll be back on the Tacoma wrenching there. And for the Prelude, I mean, it's just gonna be chilling for the moment until I can source the transmission. I was thinking about starting and doing a little bit of body work on it because it needs it, especially after the whole dilemma of the car dolly messing up the front bumper. The front lip's gone, so I need to get a new front lip. But you know, it just feels like such back burner stuff when the heart of the car is not running. So you know, I want to keep the Prelude content going, so I might try and just tackle some body work. I'm sure there's things I can figure out that need to get done and fixed. Don't worry, 3rd gen Prelude content will continue. I'm motivated to get this thing back on the road, especially before summer gets here. So I've got to polish up the wheels. I've just got tons of stuff to do on that car. So thank you guys for stopping in today. And if you guys enjoyed this video, or if you want to give this video a thumbs up, it definitely helps in these times of displeasure with the automotive, you know, the car. I'm not too pumped right now to find a hole in my transmission. So every little bit helps. If you guys want to hit that subscribe button, join the family. I will see you all in the next one. Keep elevating. Adios. Sun's in my eyes. Bye-bye. What was that? That was a crazy noise.